Welcome, my friend. Today, you are going to discover Neville Goddard's most powerful money manifestation techniques. For the next 2 hours, allow yourself to relax, open your mind, and step into the world of imagination, wealth, and abundance. Neville Goddard, one of the greatest teachers of the mind, revealed a simple but profound truth: imagination creates reality. Everything you see in your life today first began as an inner image, an assumption, or a belief. If you want to change your financial world, you must first change the pictures you carry in your imagination. Money is not outside of you. Money is not controlled by luck, hard work alone, or by external systems. Money responds to your inner state of consciousness. When you learn to shift your inner assumptions, your financial reality must follow. Over the next 2 hours, you will learn how to use the law of assumption to attract wealth, the power of living in the end, and how to use it for financial success. Neville's revision technique to rewrite your past money experiences, how to use inner conversations, visualization, and emotion to draw money into your life. And finally, you will be guided into a deep Neville-inspired money meditation, so you can truly feel wealth as your present reality. Let this be your time. Find a quiet space, relax your body, and prepare to step into the abundant life that belongs to you. Section 1. The Law of Assumption. Neville Goddard's most famous teaching is the Law of Assumption. This law is simple. Whatever you assume to be true will harden into fact. If you assume you are wealthy, wealth must appear. If you assume you are always struggling, then struggle must continue. Your assumption is not just what you say consciously. It is what you feel deep within yourself. Many people say, "I want more money," but deep inside, they assume that money is hard to come by. This inner assumption overrules their desires. So pause for a moment. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself already wealthy. See your bank account filled. See yourself paying for things with ease. Feel the relief of financial freedom. Feel the joy of generosity, of being able to give and still have more than enough. Hold that assumption. Repeat to yourself, "I always have more than enough. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I am financially free now." Stay in that feeling. That feeling is the secret. That assumption is the seed. And as you water it daily, it must grow and show itself in your life. Section 2. The Power of Imaginat. Neville Goddard said, "Man is all imagination, and God is man, and exists in us, and we in him. The eternal body of man is the imagination." This means your imagination is not just daydreaming. It is creation itself. It is the power that shapes your world. Most people use their imagination unconsciously. They imagine fear. They imagine lack. They imagine worst-case scenarios about bills, debts, or losing money. And without realizing it, they are planting those very seeds into their reality. Neville's teaching invites you to take control of this creative power. Instead of imagining the worst, imagine the best. Instead of focusing on what you fear, focus on what you desire. Imagination is stronger than willpower. You do not need to fight reality. You do not need to struggle against your circumstances. You only need to see, hear, feel, and believe within your imagination, as if your desire is already fulfilled. So let us practice together. Close your eyes if you can. Imagine you are holding a large sum of money in your hands. Feel the texture of the notes. See the numbers in your bank account. Hear the sound of someone congratulating you, saying, "You've received it. You are financially free now." Allow your imagination to make it real. Feel the gratitude of this moment. Smile as if it is already yours. This is not fantasy. This is creation. Neville would remind you, dare to believe in the reality of your assumption and watch the world play its part. Each time you imagine wealth, you are rewriting your inner reality. And soon, the outer world must reflect it. Section 3. Living in the End. Another powerful technique from Neville Goddard is living in the end. What does this mean? It means you do not imagine the process of getting money. You imagine the result, as if it is already completed. For example, if you want $10,000, do not imagine how you will receive it. Do not imagine working harder or someone giving it to you. Instead, imagine what life feels like after you already have it. Maybe it is the joy of paying your bills with ease. Maybe it is the excitement of buying something you love. Maybe it is the peace of knowing you are debt-free. That is living in the end. Neville explained it this way: to desire a state is to have it. When you enter the state of being wealthy in your imagination, you are already living in that end. And because assumption hardens into fact, your outer world must rearrange itself to reflect that inner truth. So let us practice. Take a deep breath. Do not place it in the future. Bring it here. Bring it now. Live in the end. Section 4. Revision technique for money. Neville also taught the power of revision. Revision means to go back in your imagination and change the meaning of past events. Perhaps you have memories of financial struggle. Perhaps you remember unpaid bills, rejection, or failure in business. If you keep replaying those memories, they continue to shape your present. But through revision, you can rewrite them. Here's how. At night, before sleep, take a memory that troubles you. Instead of reliving the struggle, rewrite it in your imagination. If you once received a rejection letter, imagine instead that it was an acceptance. If you once saw your account empty, imagine instead that it was full. Replay the scene until the new story feels real. Neville said, change the past in your imagination and you change your present reality. Let us practice. Think of a financial moment that hurt you. Now, close your eyes and rewrite it. See yourself receiving the money you needed. Hear the words, your account has been credited. Feel the joy of success instead of the sting of failure. The more you revise, the more your subconscious accepts abundance as normal. And soon, your present will reflect this new pattern. Section 5. Inner conversations. Neville taught that your inner conversations are constantly creating your reality. Every thought you repeat, every silent conversation you have in your mind, is planting seeds in your subconscious. If you constantly say within, I can't afford it, money is hard, or I'll never be rich, you are programming lack. But if you begin to change these inner conversations, your outer world will transform. Start noticing what you say to yourself about money. Catch the negative sentences and replace them. Instead of I'm broke, say, I always have money flowing to me. Instead of I can't afford this, say, money is available for everything I desire. Instead of it's too hard, say, wealth comes to me naturally. Neville said, all you need do is change your conversation. Stop imagining what you do not want and start imagining what you do want. Practice now. Imagine a friend calling you, asking about your finances. Instead of telling them you are struggling, imagine telling them joyfully, yes, I'm doing so well. I always have more than enough money. Life feels abundant. Feel the joy of that conversation. Hear it as if it is real. That is the power of inner talk. What you say inside will soon be echoed outside. Section 6. Feeling is the secret. One of Neville's most famous books is Feeling is the Secret. Why? Because imagination without feeling is weak. But when you add feeling, it becomes unstoppable. Money manifestation is not about repeating empty words. It is about feeling wealthy now. How would you feel if you already had financial freedom? Peaceful, joyful, grateful, relaxed, powerful. That feeling is the bridge between imagination and reality. So practice generating the feeling. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Imagine wealth surrounding you. Now, feel the relief. Feel the security of always having more than enough. Feel the joy of being able to give freely. Let your body relax into that feeling. Let your heart expand with gratitude. Repeat to yourself, I feel wealthy now. I feel abundant now. It is already mine. Carry this feeling with you throughout the day. Whenever doubt comes, return to the feeling. For as Neville said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and your assumption will harden into fact. Section 7. Money Visualization Ritual. Now let us create a daily money ritual. This is a simple practice you can do morning and night. Step 1. Close your eyes. Step 2. Imagine a specific financial experience you desire. Perhaps it is seeing a large number in your bank account. Perhaps it is receiving a message that says, your account has been credited. Perhaps it is buying something you love without worry. Step 3. Make the scene short and simple. Neville taught that short imaginal scenes, repeated often, are most powerful. So instead of imagining a long movie, pick a simple act. For example, imagine holding your bank statement and smiling. Imagine a friend congratulating you on your financial success. Imagine yourself saying, "I did it. I'm free." Step 4. Add feeling. Feel the joy, gratitude, and excitement of that moment. Do this ritual daily. Persist in it, even if nothing seems to change at first. Your outer world is simply catching up to your inner reality. Section 8. Persistence in imagination. Persistence is key. Neville reminded us that the greatest obstacle is doubt. Many people imagine wealth once or twice, but when they don't see instant results, they give up. But Neville said, "A man who is faithful to his vision is in the end successful." This means you must persist in imagination, even when the outer world shows you lack. Ignore appearances. Stay loyal to your assumption of wealth. If bills come, pay them with gratitude, and still imagine more money flowing in. If delays happen, remind yourself, it is done. Do not waver. Persistence creates momentum. And soon, the outer world bends to match your inner conviction. Say with me, "I persist in wealth. I persist in abundance. My assumption of financial freedom cannot fail." Section 9. Neville Goddard Success Stories. All around the world, people have used Neville's teachings to transform their finances. One person imagined holding a check every night before sleep. In a few weeks, unexpected income arrived that cleared their debts. Another person used inner conversations. They imagined friends congratulating them on their success. Soon, they received a promotion with a higher salary. Another person practiced living in the end. They stopped worrying about bills and instead lived as if money was always available. In time, new opportunities opened, and their financial life completely changed. These stories are not luck. They are proof that imagination, assumption, and feeling work when practiced consistently. Your story can be next. As Neville said, "You are the operant power. It will not work unless you work it." Section 10. Guided Neville Goddard Money Meditation. Now, let us go deeper into a Neville-inspired guided meditation. For the next half hour, I will guide you into the feeling of wealth. Find a quiet place. Sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly and deeply. With each breath, relax your body. Release tension from your shoulders, your arms, your legs. Let your mind become still. Now, imagine you are holding money in your hands. Feel its texture. Feel the weight of it. Smile, knowing it is yours. Now, imagine your bank account. See the numbers growing. See a balance larger than you have ever seen before. Hear the message, your account has been credited. Feel the joy. Feel the relief. Feel the gratitude. Now, imagine telling someone close to you about your abundance. See their smile. Hear their words, "I'm so happy for you. You did it." Feel the love, the pride, the confidence. Repeat silently with me, "I am wealthy now. Money flows to me with ease. I always have more than enough." Rest in this feeling. Breathe into it. Stay here. Each time you return to this meditation, the feeling grows stronger. And as you assume wealth more consistently, it will harden into fact. Closing. As we end this journey, remember this truth. You are the operant power. Your imagination creates your reality. Your assumption brings your desires to life. Your feeling is the secret. Wealth is not something outside of you. It begins within you, right now. Live in the end. Feel the wish fulfilled. Persist in your assumption. And watch as your financial life transforms. Repeat this teaching often. Return to this meditation daily. And allow Neville Goddard's timeless wisdom to guide you into a life of abundance. Thank you for spending this time here. May wealth, joy, and freedom flow into your life from this moment forward. Subscribe. White right pointing backhand index. Watch this every night before sleep to reprogram your subconscious and allow Neville Goddard's money technique to manifest wealth into your life.